Hello everyone, so today's video is going to be my evening cleaning routine, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I clean my home every single evening after dark. Not that there's much sunlight in the winter time in the UK, it gets dark around 2 p.m, so we pretty much live in the dark. But I'm just sharing with you guys how I clean my house, especially when it gets this messy, which is very standard for us. We're just going to keep it real. My house is always messy because it is very much used, especially the kitchen. This is the state of the kitchen before I even started. I wasn't going to clean it up and show you guys a perfect picture of it because, you know, we use the kitchen every single day for breakfast, lunch and dinner. And the reality of it is that it does get this messy, and this is just how it looks. So this is the before of the kitchen. We have a lot of stuff on the counter because we let Liana go in the cupboard just to keep her occupied and to let me get on with jobs I need to get doing, like cooking. So the first thing I will do usually is get rid of everything that's on the dining chairs and put them back where they belong in the storeroom, etc. And then I will wash my microfiber cloth with hot warm water, and this will be for me to wipe Liana's chair down. And I don't use any products on. I feel like using products on these type of things just ruins them. Once I've wiped it down, I just put it in the storeroom, and I will come back to spray the table with my favorite spray, which is the Method antibacterial spray. I absolutely love Method brand. Always have, always will, and once I switch to the Method brand, I'm not going back. I will usually just spray the entire table, let it do its magic, and I'll move on to getting rid of everything on the countertop. And this is the stuff that I put on the countertop so that Liana doesn't trash it. Things like corn flour, eggs, oil, things that she can easily tip out and make a big mess. So I will usually put on the countertop and put it back when she's gone to bed. I usually like to get rid of everything on the countertop so that it's nice and clean for me to spray and wipe. So now I go back with my microfiber cloth once again, and the product had time to basically break down anything that was stuck onto the dining table. And I feel like when you put antibacterial spray on anything, you really need to leave it for a good 2 to 3 minutes for it to actually disinfect. So now I've wiped the table, I'm going to get rid of all the plates that we've washed and put them back to where they belong. And so once the plates and cutleries are back to their original place, I will then move on to cleaning the hob, which was used so much today, and it does have a bit of dirt, and there's bits of dirt that I can't get rid of without using this product here. I absolutely love this for my hob and my sink specifically. I haven't used it anywhere else, but you guys let me know if you've used the pink stuff on anything else other than the hob and the sink. It's my favorite to use on my hob, and I don't think I will ever find anything as good. And then I just wipe everything down with the microfiber cloth, and I move on to cleaning my little mirror tray. And I find that nothing gets it shining more than a simple, I don't know, 50 or 60p vinegar spray. That spray wasn't even expensive and it makes it so shiny. And then I put that back on my hob just to get rid of it from the countertop, and I spray my countertop with some more Method, which is running out. And if you guys don't know, there's a deal going on at Asda at the moment. Not sponsored, but I want you guys to get a good deal. There is a deal on the Method products at the moment, so hurry. But I definitely picked up the bargains yesterday. And then I just like to wipe the microwaves, any appliances around. I will give it a quick wipe since I'm wiping the countertop anyway. So that will include the kettle, the toaster. And now I'm moving on to my chopping board, which is very much loved and used every single day. And sometimes I just spray antibacterial spray and then I get some fairy liquid and warm water and scrub it. That usually does the job, but sometimes I will get close to it and sniff it. If it still smells, I will move it and I will go to the sink and give it extra hard scrub with some more fairy liquid and warm water, and this usually does the trick for me and it gets all the smells and odors out. So this is another way I clean it. And then I'm going to move on to putting whatever dishes that's in the sink in the dishwasher. I don't really like to use a dishwasher very often. I much prefer to wash my dishes. So if there's anything that I want to use straight away and I don't want to wait for the dishwasher to get full, I will just rinse it and I'll quickly put it back onto the dish rack. And this is the last countertop that I needed to wipe, and I gave it a quick wipe. And once that's done, I use the residue of the sponge that I cleaned the hob with that had a bit of the pink stuff on it, because I find that a little of this product goes a long way. It just does wonders with stainless steel sinks. So I've just used it on my sink, on my little soap dispenser, and then I just get rid of all that residue with warm water. Once I've done that, I like to wipe the sides of the sink where the water has basically settled. Once I'm done wiping everything, I will usually fill up one side of the sink with hot water, and then I'll add in my favorites, the floral, which at the moment happens to be Mountain Air. I absolutely love this scent. It fills up the whole kitchen with a beautiful, gorgeous scent, and at the same time I will use this little mixture to disinfect my microfiber cloths. So chuck in any cloth that you have, you're washing up sponges, anything, and it will disinfect it. And then I'll get my kettle, put in some water, and this water I'll be using to wipe my floors with. I'll show you guys how I do that in a sec, but first I need to hoover, and I'm using my trusty Dyson V11, which has been gifted. Love this. I did buy the V8 before this one, and it was my first Dyson, and I loved it just as much, but this is next level. And then once that's done, I get to my trusty Veleda mop. I love this mop, and my husband loves it. The other day he was like, this is such a good mop, it's the best mop we've had. And I was like, really? I'm glad you approve, husband. I love it too. It honestly is amazing. So I just pop in my boiling kettle water on there, and I love using the Method floor cleaner, which is non-toxic, cruelty-free, and I absolutely love it because Leanne is constantly on the floor, eating off the floor. She spends a lot of time there, so I don't want to use anything with chemicals on the floors that my baby's basically rolling around in, and it cleans it so well. Plus, you don't need to put so much water onto the floor, so I literally rinse the microfiber thing that goes on the floor, and you just spray a little bit onto the floor and it cleans it so well, and you know that your floors are fully disinfected, and all the Method products smell amazing. So if you haven't tried this, definitely do. But this is the before of my wonderful kitchen, and look at the after. I love seeing before and afters, so if I ever watch any cleaning videos and I don't see before and afters, I'm genuinely really upset and hurt, because I love seeing progress. So this is the after of the kitchen. Everything is clean, disinfected, smells lush, and the kitchen is done. So now we're going to move on to the living room, which shocked me a little bit, if I'm honest, when I walked in. You guys will see in a second why I made that face, because my goodness, is this just trash? I don't know if anybody else's children does this. I don't know if this is normal or not, but my living room always looks like this at the end of the day. But you know what, I don't mind, because I know that the reason why my living room looks this messy is because I let my children have fun. I don't say don't do this, don't do that, don't make that messy. I just let them do what they want to do, because at the end of the day everything can get cleaned up easily. Shouting at them to keep things clean isn't in me. I'd rather just let it go, because I know things can easily be cleaned. And this ugly giant printer that my husband brought home, don't know why he did that, because it's massive and it doesn't belong there. I will take it back to the storeroom in a bit, but first I will usually start with things that don't belong here, which is a lot of these things. Get rid of clothes, get rid of hangers, get rid of lunch boxes, which Malik usually likes to come home and finish off his packed lunch at home, because he's too busy wanting to go out and play with his friends to eat all his lunch at school. And then I'll just get rid of all the toys, put them back into the cupboard. Once that's done, I will fold up the prayer mat, put it away, get rid of the Haribos that Malik was having on the sofa. Can't just blame him, it was both of us. And then I will dust the sofa, I will plump up the cushions. And the way I do this is just punching them. So I punch them, it does the trick, it makes it really fluffy. And plus it's a good workout for your arms. So once the cushions are plumped, once the backrests are plumped, and you put everything back where it belongs, and then I will fold my throw. We love throws in this house, we have so many, it's unreal. In the morning, Malik just makes his way downstairs, doesn't bother us, gets the throw, covers himself, gets himself a little drink of water, and a little snack, and he just cuddles up on the sofa, which is goals. I used to do that when I was little. Don't know about you guys. Then I'll sort out the single chair, which, yep, I did find snacks behind the cushion. Standard in our household, honestly. I'll just dust it, put everything back, and fold the throw. And if you're wondering where this throw is from with the pom-poms, only £15, and it's massive. I will link it down below. And then I moved that gigantic heavy printer. You guys don't realize how heavy that thing was, but it was massive. I'm very proud of myself for having done that myself and not asking my husband. And then I'm just going to dust the TV unit underneath it. It gets dusty every single day. I don't understand why houses get so dusty on a daily basis. Doesn't make sense to me. I'm also going to dust my faux plants. Yeah, they're not real, but you need to dust them because you'd be surprised how much dust these things catch. And if you like my little planters at the back there, I will link them down below as well. They are so affordable and they look absolutely gorgeous. So I'll now put back my little ottoman thing with my cushion. There's an extra seat for when guests come around, or if I just want to sit on there really. I'll wipe my little side table that we always use. This is the best little thing that we bought, and I do have a DIY coming up on that. Once that's done, everything has been wiped with the disinfectant wipes. I didn't show you guys, but I did wipe the TV unit. And then I'm going to hoover, my worst job ever. Hate hoovering, hurts my back. I don't know about anyone else, but I don't like it. So I'll hoover under the sofa usually. And if I do a deep clean, I will move the sofa, but this isn't a deep clean. This is just like a quick clean. I'll just hoover everything. I absolutely love this rug. Look at the hoover lines, which are non-existent right now, but you guys will see in a second. So this is the before of the living room. Very messy, very dirty, but that can easily be fixed within 10 minutes of quick clean. But this is the wonderful after, looking very nice and clean, and this is how I like to leave my house looking before I go to bed. It just gives me the peace of mind that I'll be waking up to a fresh, clean, dust-free, disinfected home. This is the end of the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give me a massive thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, let me know in the comment section below, because I'll only make videos like this if you enjoy watching them. But yeah, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.